Good morning, everyone. I'm meteorologist Evan Nurani. We've made it to Friday, and with it, a change in the forecast after Wednesday, Thursday, and here Friday are warming up to the above average range. It seems like the farther you are from the coast, the more noticeable that warm up has been. If you've been out by the water directly, well, that marine layer has helped to keep things really mild and comfortable close to the water. But the farther east you are, the more those temperatures are going to warm up. Here's what we see out by the coast. Overcast skies last all the way through about 10, maybe even 11 a.m. Yesterday, Thursday, it took until about 1 p.m. for us to see a lot of that clearing close to the water. So be prepared for another cloudy start to the day and maybe even cloudy midday stretch. Temperatures should peak right around 72 degrees close to the coast. Most of us are under this layer of clouds. I mean, this is that east-facing view, so it just goes to show that not only are those clouds covering the mountains, but even out toward the deserts in some places. So those clouds are abundant with us, and they'll be hanging out with us for the next several hours. We'll get that afternoon sun. Once it comes, it helps to warm us up tremendously, and the farther east you are, the more noticeable that trend is in terms of temperatures climbing into the above average range. We'll only be a handful of degrees warmer than average out towards, say, our western valleys. Miramar, for example, 75. La Mesa 75. But once you jump into the 80s, that is quite abnormal for us for this time of year. 82 for Ramona this afternoon, 84 for Campo. Normally Borrego Springs would be in the about mid to upper 90s. So going for 103 is above average. But earlier, yesterday, for example, our deserts got all the way up to 106. It was very hot out there, almost 10 degrees warmer than average. When we look at the 7-day forecast, there are a couple things to point out. First off, again, out by the coast just shows what a tremendous force that marine layer is and what we see in terms of sea breeze. Sea breeze helps to keep the coast more mild, more humid, comfortable. That cool, moist air from over the open ocean helps to keep our temperatures stable and almost unchanged day over day between now and the middle of next week. Our inland valleys have a little bit more of a noticeable jump. You get east of the 15, east of the 805, and you see those temperatures jump into the upper 70s, maybe some low 80s this afternoon. We cool only slightly as a low pressure system slides into the Pacific Northwest. It's going to help to kind of nudge that ridge off of us, give us some cooling for Saturday and Sunday, likely bring in a lot of cloud cover for Saturday. Saturday could just be an overcast day in general across the board for the entirety of the day. But we do expect with a lot of these models that those clouds will begin to break apart into the afternoon stretch. It'll just be cloudier than what we've seen for the last several days. We warm up and clear out going into next week. Should be getting back to those partly cloudy skies and warmer temperatures. Same goes for the mountains and deserts, cooling through the weekend, then warming as we head into next week. Remember, for the latest, you can download our free streaming app. No cable subscription needed, no firewall blocking any articles. All you have to do is download our app on your smart TV or your phone. You can get the latest there along with streaming of all of our newscasts.